Hello everyone's me, as I'm aka No Brainer. Welcome to another Star Wars Destiny episode. This time I'm trying out some more Duke Jabba, just trying to get that deck working properly. I feel like it's close, made some modifications. I added in on the hunt, I took out Force Lightning. I know I took out Force Lightning. Force Lightning is for the Sith Holocron. I'm now down to just 4 Force Powers in total. But I don't know. On the hunt does have that range damage side, it has that discard side. I think that actually does synergize pretty well with my deck. After all, Jabba does have the focus sides to turn that to the range side, which I can then use for the loose ends. So in fact, I'm going to show that off by keeping these cards, and I'm going to just toss the other two here right now. Now, my opponent is Nexash. He's a little unfamiliar with tabletop right now, so might not be the quickest player in the world, but that's fine. Um, Also, his kids apparently watch this show, but he doesn't. So, hello, William and Edward. Get your dad to start watching this stuff. Seriously. I mean, it'll make him a better player. I mean, come on. Anyway, so I've got Fast Hands. That's great. Feel Your Anger. That's great. Isolation. That's great. Loose Ends. On Hunt. This is a great starting hand. I forgot to mention, I'm up against FN or a Sing. That is a scary aggro deck. Potentially, we'll see. Or maybe it'll be bad. I don't know. But someone who's like new to tabletop but already has a deck with that sort of pairing makes me think he plays a lot offline. He rolled a 4, I rolled a 3. So I can expect to not do very well here potentially. We'll see how well this deck does see how this mill does against an aggro deck. God, that was hard. All right, which battlefield? He's choosing his own. All right then. And I will shield up Jabba because Dooku is going to be very tanky. Alright, let him start. Starting off with a pistol on Aura specifically, which is interesting. It could potentially be that I want to kill Aura actually in this matchup, despite the fact that I do like the idea of I really do like the idea of milling, but 10 health Aura is very, very squishy, but can output so much damage. But then again, every time he uses the Aura's ability, he mills himself, so that could be quite effective right there. And he rolls maximum damage. Alright, so that's a potential 8 damage right there, straight away. Hmm. Okay. I'm just gonna have to isolate one of these. Let's just isolate that one. Uh, and I'm still gonna take probably 5 here, looks like. Hey! See? He knows how to tap now. Woo! You can hold it down and then you get this. Next, Ash, I hope I'm making a good impression on you when it comes to your kids, and I hope you allow them to continue watching me. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yep. You're discarding one. Yep, sure. Alright. Alright. I took my 5. Okay. On the Hunt is going to have to go on the Dooku instead, very clearly here. But then I don't necessarily get the loose ends off this turn. I'm going to need to go fast. Let's roll out the Jabba as it is. See if I can discard the last 2 cards in his hand. Maybe one of them is a weapon that he's wanted to put on FN here. Let's re-roll this dice. It's a 1 focus. Let's turn 1 focus into the... Oh wait, use the 2 discard. Alright, so he's going to leadership. I see what this deck is all about now. This could be a problem. um... Mm-hmm. You paid the 1. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to discard 2 from his hand. He uses Vibronuclears, and he loses that. Alright, cool. And now he gets an entire another Aura turn. At least he can't... I'm hoping for blanks here. Okay, he didn't get blanks. He only got an extra 2 damage. Fortunately for me, but this is not great. I was hoping for a blank. Well, I'll play on the hunt on Dooku, but since I've already discarded his hand, I'm not necessarily gonna roll Dooku out, because he'll do 2 damage and then claim, and I don't want to give him an extra resource here. He's already lost, as I said. Yeah, as I said, he's already yeah, he's already lost. Yeah, he's already lost the thing, so I can just claim here. But then, of course, he does get to disrupt that, but it still gives me the first turn. Oops. Yep. And then I lose it, and then I get start with 2, and then there we go. Uh, Alright. Rise Again, a great card here. Well, not specifically here, but it is a great card in general. Alright, so I'm gonna roll out Dooku right now. Simply so that my On the Hunt, if it does hit its special side, oops, I will be able to immediately get rid of an Aura die. Nope, that didn't happen. I rolled 3 melee, which isn't terrible. I mean, if I'm trying to kill Aura, that would work. But it is currently a blank. Still looking for these blanks for the Feel Your Anger, yeah. Not getting them. Another 3 damage that could come into Jabba. That's not a ridiculous amount, though. I can now roll out the Jabba. Roll him out. See if I can get a... Whoa, double blank. Alright, re-rolling. Focus. Alright, well I can focus the On the Hunt dice if I want to a character dice. That prevents like 2 damage. I think that's better for me than like playing loose ends or doing anything else. So that's what I'll do. I could focus it to the 2 discard, but that's not going to necessarily happen. So with this, I can remove one of the Aura's dice. Okay, he's re-rolling right now, so I can remove that Aura die, which will be very handy for me. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Boom. Remove that dice. Pay 1 with On the Hunt. Oh, he's re-rolling that 1 damage. Okay, he's greedy, and he gets it. He gets the 2. Okay. Well, I think at this point I kind of just need to go for something on this Jabba dice, right? Well, I can Feel Your Anger and remove that other Aura die. That might be the best choice here, because he's clearly wanting to do something. Or alternatively, I just remove the 2 damage, because that is 2 damage. Or it can do 3, though. Let's remove the... Let's remove the Aura die because that has a much higher potential of damage, even though, as it stands, he can resolve the 2. Even though, as it stands, he can remove the 2, just do the 2. Like, if I had, yeah, if I had killed... If I had removed that die, he would have to have discarded to reroll the Aura, and then he would discard it again, and that kind of plays better into my plan, so maybe that was the bad choice in total, but whatever. 3 melee into the Dooku here. If he has another leadership, I'm going to be so mad. So mad. Edward, William, your father has beginner's luck. What the heck is this? What the heck is this? Oh. Well, it's my turn. I might as well discard a Vibro Knuckles and reroll this Java die, try and get rid of the last 2 cards in his hand or something. No, that's the focus. That's not going to be it. Kind of want to keep the rest of these cards, though. He's going to do another 3. That's enough to kill Java if he throws away a card. So that would be the kill there. So I'm just going to claim. Right now, it's going to discard and reroll them. Whoa, greedy. Although I guess Aura is Aura, but that Oh, well, okay, he got the disrupt, I guess. So he can disrupt and still do the 4 to kill the Jabba. Yep, the disrupt happens. It resolves the 4 kills the Jabba. Turn 2 kills a Jabba. I mean, that's not too surprising necessarily, but this has been 4 Aura Sing activations on the first turn. Wait. Um, Alright, he pays the card. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I'm never going to get Rise Again off, but I kind of need it to go off, otherwise I'm screwed. Feel Your Anger is still great because of that DL44 Blaster Pistol. Loose ends at this point I'm getting worried about keeping. I think I'll just get rid of it this time around. Fast Hands and Dark Presence. Finally get my Dark Presence out and an Isolation, that's nice. Alright, play my Dark Presence. Alright, I can isolate one of these. I can just discard Dooku dice like crazy to prevent the rest. Alright, he rolls that damage. I need to just get rid of that one right there. I'm doing that for him to just speed things up a little. I'm just going to resolve the 2. Alright, yep. Alright, I'm just going to discard the Feel Your Anger at this point so that I only take 1. And then I'm going to roll out my Dooku dice. Oh, didn't get any Dark Presence. Oh, I should have Fast Hands. That was a mistake. Oh, no, totally I'm using Fast Hands so that I can discard it for Dooku. Yep, totally. Alright, it's going to take 2 resources there. Alright, well, I don't know. Do I try and go for a kill here? I don't think I do. I don't think I can try and go for a kill or anything like that. I can force him to discard a card at least. So yeah, I guess I'll do that. When you can afford an entire Riot Baton with that. And now he's going to get to activate the FN ability. You know, I was thinking of this deck myself, but I just felt like it would die to Pomaz. Well, I tried. Alright, discard 1. Okay, let's redo this. I just resolved a 1 discard, which means you have to discard a card at random. There we go. Alright, there we go. Now he can discard to reroll. Oh, by the way, Rorsing's tapped. 2 Tactical Masteries! Yes, 2 Tactical Masteries! Oh my god! This is gonna be terrible for me. Alright, let's just resolve the 1 melee into the aura. Oh, this is gonna be so bad for me. Alright, well, I've just got a claim here. Just keep my resources in my hand so that I can just not die. And he rolled double resource. Okay. Well, I'm sure he likes that. Oh, and he got a blank. And a 1 range damage. Alright, well, he's going to resolve the 1 range damage, and I will discard the fast hands. I'll let him re-roll if he does decide to. That's basically the second roll. Okay, that's fair. Alright, so 1 range damage. So 1. Alright, discard fast hands. There we go. Alright, draw 4 more. I'm getting there to this rise again. You know, it's close. I think I probably need the 4th throw at some point to deal with this aura, but let's put in the Sith Holocron for now, see if I can get this resource, this one out for free. Of course, this is the awkward part because I kind of want to wait for him to roll in to activate Dark Presence, but I also need to roll in first for Force Throw and Push when I get those onto the Dooku. So you know. Yeah, backup muscle. I can't stop that. All right, I think I just play one of these outright, despite being so close to a rise again. I think I just need this controls too badly. But then again, these cards are, whilst they're in my hand, they can be used as 1 shield, and then I can recycle them with the rise again. So actually, what I said before, ignore. Alright, rolling out. Focus, 1 ranged. I can loose ends that if I really need to. The focus on the Sith Holocron is not god-awful. I could turn that to 3 melee if I wanted to, but I think I'd rather not do that. 2 range coming out here. Okay. I think I'll use my focus to the Sith Holocron special, honestly. Now, if he just starts disrupting me like crazy, this is going to be a problem for me. But as it stands, he can do 3 damage, plus the backup muscle. So it looks like I'm going to be going for a rise again on the next turn. So I better prepare for that by claiming early. Alright, he discards a card for this. Okay, it's an astromech. He's got vehicles? Alright, 3. So I can discard 2 cards for this. I am going to discard the Force Push, and despite my best interest, I'm going to discard the loose end so that I only take 1. Let's bring in the Sith Holocron here, discard the Force Throw, pay 1 to roll it out. Alright, well, now I've got plenty of cards that are for ranged, but I've used up both my loose ends. So this isn't going to go so well, necessarily. Although it would have reduced the amount of time it takes for me to get milled by, like, 1. Maybe I should have just taken the 1 extra damage because I do have a rise again. But that seems scary to me to take that much damage. At the end of the day, I did just do 3 more damage into the aura anyway. So, you know. And he rolled a resource. Okay. And he claims the resource. Okay. Let's just do my 1 melee to this aura. Yeah. Then he's going to roll in a ton of damage. It's going to be scary. Alright, yep, he's got a good 4 damage there. If I had loose ends to him, he'd have been on 6. 6 is not great for him, because then it would have been 5, 4, 3. Yeah, maybe I should have. Well, I can resolve my 2 range damage into the aura. Yep. Alright, with 2 more damage, aura is almost dead at this point. Hooray! Gonna reroll those 2 dice. Makes a lot of sense. He's just gonna do the 2 melee now. Alright. I'm gonna discard Sith Holocron so that I only take 1. I am gonna claim, get my 4th resource. If he discards a card to double disrupt me, I am perfectly fine with this. Oh, he's okay. He's redeploying. Not redeploying. He's FN-ing. Okay. Well, FN has that ability, and that's that's a special. That's for the 1 damage to 3 characters. But I would have saved that for a reroll or something because I am a mill deck after all. Yeah, he's going to discard this one for a reroll. Imperial Inspection, interesting, I guess. Or it does have the disrupt sides. Okay, so he's ended up just rolling 4 more damage. That is scary, to say the least. And I have to take all 4 of this. Thank God for my Rise Again, that's all I have to say. Do I have a second Rise Again in this? Or, no, still have a second Rise Again. That's perfect for me. Yep, I took that. Yep, took it. Sometimes I can be a bit fast for people. I apologize to this person, but you know, not apologizing to him in the game. That'd be kind, and I'm clearly not a kind person. At this point, though, he's down to just 5 left, and the rest of the cards in my deck are good for this sort of thing with electroshocks. I can't use electroshock. Oh well. Well, I can play a Rise Again, which allows me to heal 5 and play from the graveyard a Force Push or a Vibro-Knucklers. Or a Vibro-Knucklers. Wait a second. Or a Vibro-Knucklers. Actually a Force Push. Yeah, I just want to remove his dice as much as possible. And that cost me 5 resources. He didn't use backup muscle last turn. That's quite lucky for me. Lady forgot about that. And now I just need to get 5 more resources for a second Rise Again, and then I'll play the Vibro-Knucklers, you see. Right now, I'm just trying to push him. Yep, you needed the 2 resources. Okay, overriding. Alright, with the rocket launcher. Okay. He, of course, has the money to resolve this once it rolls. And it rolls the 4! Ouch. Ouch. Alright, discarding the electroshock to take 3 right there. Okay, well, that's just horrible right there. Truly horrible. Truly horrible. Alright, let's roll out the Dooku. Let's get out this force push. And maybe even kill off the aura this turn. I get 3 discard instead. I mean, I guess that's okay. I guess. It's not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for some mitigation, but I guess I can use that. He's got a +2 there, so I can deflect that 2 right there into her. Oop. And he takes 1 because of the deflect damage. Let's see if he remembers. If not, I'll put it on for him. And it looks like he doesn't remember, so I'll put it on for him. Ah, I'm being taught to in Steam. Alright. Get another whole lot to die out. And a resource, and he can claim it immediately. And he does so. Okay. Aura's got 2 health left at this point. Focusing this to a special side is absolutely the correct choice. He should have absolutely rolled out FN last turn instead, so that way he can not have his rocket launcher thrown back at him because he's used up both tactical masteries already. So at this point, I have basically killed Aura. And I'm going to be able to discard the next 3 cards from his deck, from his hand, unless he does some more, you know, FN shenanigans. Then I'll only discard 2, obviously, because one of them will be outside of his hand because he'll have used it. That's how cards work, you use them. Strange, strange, strange. I focused to force throw special. Alright, he seems to not necessarily be paying attention. It looks like William and Edward are on my team, distracting him from this game. That's the only way I can... That's the best way I can win at this point. And he rolls blank on that. 1 on the range damage, so he can resolve the 3 range damage if he wants. And that's a problem for me. If I just straight up discard the cards from his hand now, he can re-roll. If I discard the cards from his hand now, he can resolve the 3. If I throw... if I don't, he can re-roll the rocket launcher. That's a tough choice to make. I think I've got to throw to kill Aura this turn. Alright, yeah, I'll... Wait, I can throw that 1 ranged at him. Yeah, throw that to kill her, yeah. Alright. At least Aura's dead. Now he's gonna be able to discard to re-roll this rocket launcher, and that's gonna hurt. Boop. And then I'm going to be able to discard it, then he gets to claim, then he gets the first next action, so I can't force throw, force push this stuff. Oh, he riot batons. Okay. Well, that means he's not rerolling the rocket launcher, so I'm actually happy with this. Even though it does 2 damage to me in the end, and I discard 1, so I take 1. I am very happy with that result, because that means he's not rerolling the rocket launcher, which could do even more. So let's discard the last 2 cards from his hand there. Now he has to resolve this stuff separately, and I'm going to be able to claim and get some resources back. And I need those resources badly, because, you know, rise again. I need another one already. I healed 6, and then I took 6 more. And there's my other rise again, perfect. No disintegrations, very useless at this point, because he has no deck left, and I didn't use any of my loose ends or anything like that. Oh yeah, just stick it in your hand. At least I get to go first, and I am going to roll out this Count Dooku with this first action. I discard the next 5 cards from his deck. I can win this. Don't roll any of that, though. It's not been activating his backup muscle this entire game. That was his action. Cool for me, because now I will focus the force throw to the special side so that I can remove some of this damage that will be about to kill me, potentially. And I'm going to be discarding to re-roll the other 3 dice. I think I need to go for these mills sides if possible. Okay, he's redeploying with only 5 cards left in his hand. That is very ballsy. Very ballsy. Like, I would have at least rolled out FM first because the rocket launcher is just such a good weapon. But he's going to roll out the vibro knife. And to be honest, if he does get the 3 discard side, that's 3 damage he's basically done. You know, this discard is effectively damage to me. He's going to pay 1. Alright. Yep. By discard, no disintegrations. So. Alright, and it's still his action because of Vibro Knucklers. So he has another action here. Please discard more of your hand. Your precious, precious few cards. Okay, no. I do not want that. I don't want that to be. No. Don't be that. He's discarded his precious hand, but it's more damage. I don't want that to be more damage. I got another focus. I got my 2 discard. I can go for a triple discard here. Okay. If he gets 1 damage through, I lose. That is terrifying. I can focus the on the hunt dice, and then get rid of 2 dice here. And that's what I gotta do. Focus on the hunt to the special side. But what this means is that I'm not milling him to death this turn. He has to reroll. He has to discard to reroll first. But I can get rid of all his scariest dice here with it. And I am going to need it. Yes, so resolve this, and then this. Discard a resource. Alright. Oops, sorry, that's your shield. Remove this, remove this, remove this, remove this. There we go. Now please discard to reroll for more damage so that you can lose. It's not technically unblockable, but that's not going to make a difference. Please discard to reroll. If you don't, please discard to reroll, and then I win through a mill victory. You've been making some poor decisions with your hand this entire game. Please do more of that. And then don't roll a 2 damage side. Because if he just claims at this point there's no way I can win. He discards! He discards! Don't get a 2! 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 He didn't get a 2. Perfect. Discard the last 2 cards from your hand and I win. I win by... with 1 damage left on my guy. Because he decided to reroll. Okay. On the one hand, do I feel happy about that victory because he gave it to me? Not really. On the other hand, he got 2 leaderships and max damage turn 1. Okay? I mean, come on. A better player would easily have been able to wipe the floor with me from that because they just wouldn't have been discarding to reroll. But come on. Well, I got lucky. Your last action was to discard to reroll. If you did not, I would have not been able to discard your last 2 cards, and you would have won next turn. So I guess I can say I got lucky that you decided to make that action. But does that sound condescending? I don't want that to sound condescending. I worry that sounds like, I got lucky that you were a bad player. I went, I don't want that. He rolled very well. Rolling good dice is 90% of being a good player. That's why I'm not very good at this game. And this was a thimble. Alright, well, that was a game. To me, this is 39 minutes. I'm going to have to spend some time in the editing room. There was a few times here where things could have been sped up. But this has been me, Gameslide99, aka No Brainer. Thank you for watching. Signing off.